Welcome to the Living Oneness Gathering. I am your host, Sue Dumais. And it's an honor to be here once again with you and to share this space and create this sacred container for anybody who feels inspired to step into and unite in this energy and bathe in this energy of oneness, unity, peace, love, compassion, empathy. And pretty much everything you need can be in this space because you create the space. As you step into it, you create the space. As I step into it, I create the space. And then as we all step into it, we create the space. So there's a, a power of your intention to step into it, receive what you're meant to receive today, and contribute in the way that you're meant to contribute because giving is receiving, receiving is giving. There is no delineation that it's a infinity sign, giving and receiving. Giving is receiving, receiving is giving. Anytime we are in a state of allowing and receiving, we are also in a state of giving, extending. And we can focus on the act of receiving, or we can focus on the act of giving, but they're not separate. So as you step into this beautiful circle, this gathering in this sacred container we are holding it for ourselves, for each other, and for all of humanity and all of creation. It extends beyond even globally, because that's my work and my intention. You don't have to focus on more the cosmic levels, but I certainly do. It's really what would serve you. What would serve you today in this moment? What do you need right now? It's available to you. And it's not just available to you because of this Living Oneness gathering. It's available to you because it's within you. It's always within you. Everything we seek is within us. And we may have heard those words because they've been spoken many, many times for many, many years. But there's a real truth to those words. And when you feel the depth of the truth of those words, you will seek for nothing because you will feel a connection to everything. So today I want to bring you through a journey and guide you into an experience of that truth, an experience of the truth that everything you need is within you and everything that you could ever need is already there, available to you. So we can stop seeking from the outside. Things will come from the outside. But the beacon that's lit, that it brings those things to us, is within us. Our experience of oneness is within us. And our wounds of separation are also within us. And we get to choose to heal those wounds. We get to choose to either feed fear or to embrace and embody love. We get to choose how we experience our path, our life classroom. And when our life classroom gets wobbly, shaky, challenging, we get to choose how we are going to meet those experiences. How are we going to meet the fear that we encounter in the world? Are you going to meet it with fear so that fear expands? Are you going to meet it with love so that love expands? Are you going to choose peace when we look upon conflict? Or are we going to try and fight it? This fighting conflict is adding conflict. Meeting fear with fear is expanding fear. Meeting fear with judgment is expanding fear. Judgment is under the umbrella of fear. So the energies that are coming in and they're building and building and building, and they're going to keep building. These energies are not going to ease off. We're not going to have a little vacation from these energies. We're not going to have this, oh, let's take a little time out. You can ask for a moment off, but there's not much time off at this point. We've had a lifetime of being able to squeak by. And now it's a non-negotiable. We're in a non-negotiable energy. We either align with it and flow with it, ride the wave of it, or be dragged. One way or another, you're coming along. You're going to get tousled by the waves, or you're going to learn to ride the wave. And it's going to test your balance. It's going to test your patience. Let it. It's okay. That's just that's the way it is now. It is what it is. The question is, how do I navigate it? You ask that for yourself. How do I navigate this? In this moment, I am feeling shaky. How do I navigate shaky? In this moment, I'm feeling grief. How do I navigate grief? How can I meet my grief with compassion, with patience, with love? Those are the questions. That's the process. Some of the ways you can move through these experiences. The invitation is to move through life's experiences with grace, with patience, with compassion for others, but also compassion for ourselves. So if you feel the energies that are here right now, and you invite your own energy to meet that energy and sync with it, to become more of a symbiotic relationship, we can allow it to flow and move. We can encourage it. We can invite it. We can welcome it. We can ride the wave. And yeah, you might get tumbled every once in a while. I remember when I was in Turks and Caicos, the one time I was playing in the waves and I had my sunglasses on. I was feeling all confident, and all of a sudden I turned around, and never turn your back to the ocean, by the way. I learned that the hard way many years ago. I turned around and I could see this wave coming, and the only thing I could say is like, oh crap. And it took me and tousled me. I don't know how many times I had, like, you know how you have a neti pot and you clean out your sinuses with salt water? I had like an ocean neti pot. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. I got up and my hair was all over the place, and I got out and I was full of sand in my bathing suit. And I walked back to where I was staying, and I realized my sunglasses were gone. I realized I forgot I had them on. They were in the ocean somewhere, but so I just kind of had to just chuckle and laugh it off because it was just one of those things. Sometimes we'll just get hit, and sometimes we'll get tousled, and that's okay. And we do. Just keep going. Get up and take the next step. Focus on the step that's in front of us and focus in on your breath. Be as present as you can. This is how we're going to get through this squeeze. We're basically in like a crunching kind of squeezing. It's going to feel maybe a little constricting, but it's just a narrow passageway now. And we got to go through this narrow passageway, so it's kind of squeezing everything. And what it's really doing is in a way forcing us to really be discerning, to be present, to process what we need to process, to clear our leftovers, to clean out the closet, clear out the clutter inside of our field. we're getting to a point where there's going to be zero tolerance for lower vibrational energies and denser energies. So as we go through this squeeze, that's what's happening. It's squeezing out, bringing out all of the old stuff that's got to go. And it'll be uncomfortable until all of a sudden we're kind of arrive out the other side of it. And there'll be this expansion and this lightness and this ease and this grace. And we can experience that on the way if we don't judge the path. So let's sink in and see where we go. We'll have a little experience today, a little or a grand experience, whatever it is for you. And we're going to take a journey inward. So as you take some deep breaths and rest your eyes closed, just begin by noticing your breath as you're breathing in and as you're breathing out. Just observe the breath without judging it, without trying to fix or change it. Be an observer, be a witness, be present. And if your mind wanders, use your words to encourage you to come right back. Bring the mind back to a point of focus. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. I am present here now. And as you drop into stillness and silence, notice how you feel physically, emotionally, energetically. Just be. Be with your breath. Be with your body. Be with your emotions. Imagine you could welcome it all. And you might even start to name it. I'm feeling restless and it's okay. Name it and then practice acceptance. I'm feeling anxious and it's okay. I'm feeling joy and it's okay. I'm feeling tension in this area of my body and it's okay. I'm feeling pain here and it's okay. Whatever it is, name it and accept it. I embrace and accept all aspects of my beingness in this moment. I accept my body. I accept my mind. I accept my emotions. I welcome them to be witnessed, to be expressed, to be honored. I welcome any messages my body is sending me. I welcome everything that's happening within and around me. I accept all that is. I am where I am. It is what it is. And in this moment, I'm okay. And in this moment, I choose peace. I choose to make peace with all that is. By accepting all that is, I make peace with all that is. And in making peace with all that is, I open up to find meaning. I'm not attached to finding meaning, but I'm open to finding meaning. I'm open to guidance, to directions from my heart. Breathe, allow, soften, accept, welcome. Now you may begin to notice some energies around you, some of the global energies coming in to support us and shifting and supporting our evolution. And sometimes in supporting our evolution, it might feel like it's churning stuff up. It's shining light on those things that perhaps we wanted to keep hidden, or perhaps we'd been in denial, or don't even realize they're there, hidden so well and so deep. And at the same time, these energies are bringing up not just the dense energies, but the opening for more expanded energies, lighter energies, higher frequencies, allowing us to feel more joy, more happiness, more peace, more excitement, anticipation for what's possible on the other side of this evolutionary squeeze. What expansion is on the other side of this contraction? What the path or the journey might look like once we get on the board and ride the wave. Take some deep breaths. Soften. Surrender. Accept all of it, everything. And as we invite and welcome everything into our central channel, we can also invite it to be transmuted if it's meant to be processed the way it's meant to be processed, to be healed, to be honored, to be witnessed, whatever's needed. Let me meet whatever energy within me is not in resonance with this new frequency, these new frequencies. Let me meet the energies within me, the emotions within me, the trauma within me, the wounds within me. Let me meet them with love and compassion and empathy, with patience. Because when we judge them, we hold them in place. We keep them buried or stuck or hooked in. When we accept and embrace them, we can process them in the way that we can free ourselves, that we can transmute these energies or clear these energies from our field. If your mind is wandering or making a lot of noise, shift over to the right side of your brain. Get out of the left brain loop. Get out of the amusement park over there. Shift into the right side of the brain, present moment, curious, space of wonderment, and then down into your heart space. Dropping down into the center of your chest, which is the center of your heart, the energy center of the heart. So we have the physical heart on the left, but I want you right in the center of the chest, in that space behind the sternum. And that energy center runs front to back, side to side, top and bottom. It can actually fill the whole heart space, the whole chest, and then go beyond. So imagine a ball of light in the chest, and you might start with a golf ball, or you might start with a melon-sized ball, or you might even feel like that ball is already bigger than the physical body, going beyond the physical bones or skin around your chest, beyond the rib cage, beyond the arms, shoulders, neck, beyond the front and back, between the shoulder blades and beyond, between the chest bones and further out. Let it move, let it expand. Imagine you could turn that pilot light up. Imagine you could turn the light energy brighter, stronger. Breathe through it. And it becomes this space for transmutation. You could bring things into this space to be honored and witnessed, but also energy can be transmuted. So dense energies can be shifted into lighter energies. Fear can be transmuted into love. If there's anything you need to understand or to process, then let it be brought to your heart to be understood. Let it be brought into this space to be processed. And if the mind needs to participate in some way, let it be revealed. Now imagine stirring this energy, creating a current of energy, stirring it, maybe right to left, and stirring it even top to bottom, left to right, diagonally, where it starts to become this circuit of energy that is just moving like a gyroscope. And the energy is moving in all directions, all centered around a point, your source point. And this gyroscoping movement of your energy center, which all of your energy centers should be doing this now. If you haven't focused on gyroscoping your energy centers, that is a good practice right now, because that is the new orientation for movement in our energy centers. That's more of an upgraded, updated, current, circulating energy. So we have this beautiful gyroscoping motion all around this source point in the center of your chest. I invite you to drop into the center. Imagine you could go right to the center of the source point in your chest. And you might even place your hand there just to feel that connection to it. And each time you breathe, feel the space. Feel the space within and all around the heart. And let that heart center breathe with you expand and contract. Let it move, enliven it, and feel the gyroscoping, all the movement in all directions. And in that source point, although it looks like a point from the outside, when we look at it and zoom into it, it looks like one little point, like the top of a pin. But within that source point, everything you would ever need, everything that you would ever seek, all resides within that beautiful source point. So imagine you could bring your awareness there and really focus your energy and your awareness, like zoom right into it. And just let your energy fold into it. Let your awareness fold into it. Take a journey inside that source point. This is your beautiful connection to the unified field, the field within us, the field of oneness. And with your hand on your chest, you can repeat the words, everything I need is within me now. Everything I seek is already within me. Inside me holds the pure potential for anything and everything I will ever need. Embrace that, own that, accept that, encourage that, welcome that. Welcome that truth to expand in your mind. Welcome that truth to expand through your body, through your energy field. Oneness resides within you. Source resides within you. The light of Source is in you now. The light of God is in you now. The pure potentiality of everything that resides in the unified field is within you now. Your source point holds infinite potential. It's boundless, eternal. Joy is in me now. Happiness is in me now. Fill in the blank. Whatever you seek on the outside, abundance is within me now. Peace is within me now. It is within you because it is you. You are Source. Source is you. You are eternal. You are boundless. You are oneness. You are a unique expression of divinity, and yet you are divinity itself. There is no separation other than the filter of forgetfulness the illusion of separation that we've created in our mind, that we've been programmed to believe. We agreed to the filters of forgetfulness. They're part of the reason we came to have this experience of being human. But now is a time of remembrance, and it's time for all of us to remember the truth of who we are and the truth of why we're here. You are here for a reason. You are here breathing in this body for a reason. And you don't have to focus on what that reason is, but you need to make sure that you align with the feeling of being on purpose, intentionally choosing love, intentionally choosing peace. Looking within for the answers you seek. And when we look within, we'll be pointed toward the outside. If there's someone we're meant to work with, if there's a book you're meant to read, if there's something you're meant to participate in, if you're meant to go for a walk, all of that will be given because the guidance, the directions are coming straight from source into that source point in the center of your heart. The heart space holds all the answers you seek. It holds all the guidance you need. It holds the step-by-step recipe, illuminating your path. One step at a time, one breath at a time. It's like following the directions of our source recipe, the divine recipe within your heart. As we shift out of the head consciousness, directing from the level of the mind, figuring things out by the level of the mind, seeking and searching for answers at the level of the mind, we shift into heart consciousness and we discover every single answer we need. We discover answers to questions we didn't even realize we had. We discover answers to questions before we even question. Everything you need is right here, right now, within you. Breathe and receive that truth. Breathe and soften and allow that truth to reveal itself to you in the way that you need it to reveal itself. So that you shift from the idea or the thinking the thought or even believing the thought to knowing. Knowing that goes beyond logic and reason. Knowing that goes beyond thoughts, beliefs, ideas, teachings, lessons. Knowing that it goes beyond words. It's a feeling, it's a knowing that is just a deep, deep remembrance and a deep truth that becomes unshakable, unbreakable, unwavering. You are that knowing. You are a divine being having a human experience, and we can embrace our humanness and embody our divinity. We can have our divinity animate us in our humanness. And the more we allow that, the more the filters of forgetfulness fall away. The more the fear is processed, transmuted, and dissolved. So we become fearless, clear, aligned. We become the embodiment of peace. We become the embodiment of love. We become the embodiment of divinity. And we become messengers, even if we don't use words. Our presence is healing. Our presence inspires. Our presence becomes grounding and peace. Our presence becomes a reminder for others. Feel that remembrance now within you. I am here to be a reminder for you. You are here to be a reminder for all. We are here to live and embrace our divinity. To activate the full potential of our human body. Its natural, organic state is powerful beyond measure. And not powerful in a way that we power over others, but that we feel empowered and that we become these beacons of energy, living, breathing being of divinity. Within you holds the entire essence of creation. It is folded within you, and you are folded within it. And if you keep folding yourself into that source point, you will come to a point where you feel all of a sudden the expansion outward. You feel that the enormity of the beauty of the essence of creation within you, and then you feel that expansion. You are part of creation, and creation is part of you. We are all one, beautifully connected in the unified field. And we can honor our individual expression of divinity while honoring our interconnectedness with all that is, all that was, and all that will ever be. Light of Source is in you now because you are the light of Source. Peace is within you now because you are peace. Love is within you now because you are love. You are divinity. We are so focused on the outside and so focused on how things play out on the outside that we don't realize that it's what's on the inside. It's on the inside where everything can shift and change. Shift into a choice for peace, and you become a beacon for peace. You become a messenger for peace. Shift and align with the energy of love, and then you become a frequency or a tuning fork of love. You become a presence, a healing presence, a loving presence. Focus on harmony and balance, and your cells will become harmonized and balanced. And then that will be the energy you transmit outward. And that will be the energy that the universe reflects back to you. Any areas in the body or any areas of your life that you feel discordant energy, any areas that you feel density, any aspects of yourself where you feel lower frequencies, invite them to be folded in, stir them into your heart, stir them into your energy field, stir them into your central channel, and use that central channel as a tool to witness, to honor, to process, to receive guidance. If there's something you're to do, if there's some kind of inspired action, let it be revealed. If there's something to be understood, let it be understood at the level of the heart. And let that message go to the level of the mind if it's necessary. But let it come from the heart. Let heart consciousness expand within you. Feel the peace. Feel the peace that comes with that divine connection, nurturing that connection within you, nurturing that infinite source. Everything you could ever possibly need, and even more than you can imagine, resides within you. Any fears, any confusion, any doubts, fold them in, stir them in, invite them, welcome them, honor them, witness them, process them. Some of the energies may be transmuted to higher frequencies. Some of the energies may be needed to be released down through the grounding cord. Mother Earth might need to reuse them and repurpose them, transmute them. Some of those energies might need to be released up and through the crown, the top of your energy field. Let them find the path. Trust your body. Trust your heart. Trust the divinity within you and around you. Trust your source. Trust yourself to remember, to discern, to choose, to consciously choose love over and over again, to consciously choose the energies and the experiences that will support you. to consciously choose to accept and embrace and welcome in those aspects of you that need support, that need healing, that need honoring, that need witnessing. Make no judgments. Judge nothing as good or bad. Now, judge nothing as right or wrong. Remove judgments altogether. Make no judgments and have no expectations. Expectations reside at the level of the mind. Expectations are often filtered through the ego, through the lens of separation and fear. Expectations often lead to disappointment or false joy. So we release all judgments. We release all expectations. And we become wide open to anything and attached to nothing. Breathe, soften, and allow yourself to feel. Feel your divinity. Connect even more to your divinity. Turn the light up even more. Turn that source point and activate it even more. Let it move through your cells, into the spaces in and around the cells, and all through your body with every breath, with every beat of your heart. Let it fill your energy field all around you in all directions, 360 degrees. Let it fill your mind. You are a divine being. You are divine first, human second. You are divinity first and foremost. That is something that you cannot change. Let your divinity animate you within your human experience, within your human classroom. Choose to lead with love. Choose to lead with your heart. Choose to let your heart guide you, direct you. This is your divinity working directly within your humanness. You are not separate from your divinity. Your divine source cannot separate from you. You are an extension, not a separation. You are an extension, an individuation, still connected, always will be, always connected to your source. The light of the divine is in me now. Whatever words resonate with you, the light of God is in me now. Find the words that resonate, that feel aligned for you, and use them. Remind yourself of this truth until this truth becomes so clear and you shift from thinking or believing to knowing, knowing without doubt, knowing beyond any kind of unwavering energies. You're just so crystal clear. Breathe, invite, allow without seeking, without trying. Just be, choose, align, feel it. Align with the feeling and the frequency. Follow the feeling and the frequency. Take some more deep breaths. And then take your hand and spread your fingers out wide. Doesn't matter which hand. And place the palm on the top of your head. If you need to look, you can see what I'm doing. Right on the crown. Extending the fingers up like a mohawk. Claiming that sacred space of the falx membrane, the sacred anatomy, that beautiful membrane that moves through between the right and left hemispheres of the brain. This falx membrane and my mind is my sacred space. Own that sacred space. I am a sovereign being. I'm going to invite you to repeat those words. I am a sovereign being. You can keep your hand up there. You can place it down on your heart if you feel aligned. I am a sovereign being, and this is my sovereign sacred space. My body is my sovereign space. My energy field is my sovereign space. My mind is my sovereign space. I do not give permission for any external interference to come into my field in any way, shape, or form. This is my sovereign space, and I am a sovereign being. I am a divine human. I am love. I am peace. I am harmony. I am balance. I am compassion. I am here to fulfill my divine assignments. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Yes, thank you. Release your hands, palms up in that receptive, open to receive. Whatever energies I need now, I receive. I welcome. I allow. Let the energies come in through the top of the crown. They may come through your palms. These are pure, clear, clean energies, only direct from source. None of these energies can be contaminated because you've just claimed your sovereign space. And then let the energies pour forth within you through your source point. Whatever you need in this moment is freely given. Feel your oneness with all of these energies, with your source point, with your eternal, boundless essence within and around you. Take a couple more deep breaths. See if you can continue to allow these energies and frequencies and the feeling of that oneness stay with you as you bring your awareness back to your physical surroundings and slowly open your eyes. And for some of you, you might feel like you need to stay a little bit longer. I can feel like as I open my eyes, it's like everything is, I need to adjust and orient to a new level of light. So just know that it might take you a moment to orient to this new energy and all the energies that are within and around you now. Breathe through it. If you feel inspired to share in the chat, maybe share 1 or 2 words how you're feeling. If you are feeling like you can't articulate or you don't want to bring yourself to the computer or the phone to try and type anything, you can share on the community page when I post there. You can also respond to the email for this gathering that I sent out. I would love to hear how you feel and how it's shifted things for you. So, Krista, that was incredible. Thank you so much for the blessing of your gifts, your courage and tenacity in developing them, and how generously you share them. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Krista. I appreciate that. I am here to be of service, and it's very clear, and I'm grateful that I have company. I can share this with all of you, so it's wonderful to have you here. Thank you so much, Sue, for holding space for everyone. Much love. Sheila, thank you so very much. I could feel a sense of receiving because I was worthy. Yes, you are worthy. I love it. Thank you. I look different in my camera. Yes. That's awesome. Love this feeling. You're welcome. Utter peace, but fell deeply asleep. That's okay. That happens too. Sometimes we'll need to process things more subconsciously in the sleep, but if you do feel inspired, you might come back to it and listen and experience it again. These are all of the Living Oneness gatherings are great heart scrubs. They're great reminders. They're experiences that you can go back to and experience over and over again as you're guided. Of course, you're not going to do it because you're seeking something on the outside that's going to be the answer. What you're doing is following the guidance, going, I need something. I feel like there's something there that's meant for me. And then you can kind of browse through the different podcasts or the YouTube playlist and see which one jumps out at you. And if it's lit up, and it might be one you're avoiding that's lit up. So it might not be like, oh, that's the one I need, and you feel a rightness in your heart. You might actually feel like resistance. Then move toward that one if that's the one that's lighting up. These are available. I've created these experiences and I'm offering this as a podcast and on YouTube because it needs to be freely offered and freely received. So use it whenever you feel guided. Come back to it. If you feel inspired to share it with other people, share it with other people, but don't share it because you're trying to help me spread the word, or don't share it because you think someone needs it. Share it because it's guided. It all comes back to what's guided, because what's guided is serving. When you follow your heart and you trust the guidance and you do what you're guided to do, you say what you're guided to say, this is where we're actually serving on the highest level. We're serving us individually, but all of creation as well. That is how we're going to make the greatest progress. So It's not about sharing it with everyone. You might just get one person that keeps popping into your awareness about one single episode, and you send them that one episode, and it could be an answer to their prayer. It could be the one thing that they've been seeking, and all of a sudden they find it within them because it's a reflection on the outside. This is what all of this is for, to empower you to really be discerning around what is guided and what is not. When we don't follow guidance, we're not serving. When we choose to do something that's not guided, it's not wrong. It's just a different path. And it's usually aligned with fear or ego somehow is in the picture. So trust your guidance, trust your heart, do your best. And when you forget, forgive yourself. When you didn't follow guidance, it's okay. Forgive yourself, get back on track, and go within and check in again. If you're listening to this and you're not experiencing it live with us and you want to join us live, you can come to the website and sign up for free. It's heartledliving.com/gathering, and you can join us for the live gathering, which we do. Or, of course, you can always listen to the podcast or watch it on YouTube, whatever feels aligned for you. I want to thank you all for being here, for being in this community, for being such a beautiful presence in the world, for being so willing to shift the denser energies within your fields, for being willing to heal your wounds of separation and inspiring others to do the same, for being beacons of love, for being messengers of hope and inspiration, just for being you. I'm so grateful. Thank you all. I see you. I honor you. I appreciate you. Lots of love and blessings.